Gospel of Mark chapter 10. We emphasize verses 41, 42 down to 45. Where the disciples of Jesus, two of the apostles came to him and asked him, we want to be one at your right hand and the other at your left. We want to be positioned above other apostles. That is the meaning. They secretly went, but the thing leaked. I don't know who leaked it, whether Jesus or themselves or those who saw where when they were moving to the secret place. Just pray that some of the things you do, you think are secret, will not be revealed. Because in Deuteronomy 29:29, secret things belong to God. When they are revealed, they belong to man. In the village, I can say, no here quant. Walls have ears. So be careful what you do and be careful with the people you relate with. Some of them that promise you they will keep your secret will never. There are people who are leaking. No secret can sleep in their lives. Ona akwa hakwa, obona he kwuri de hak ya na emebi. Ma ndị ji onwe ha agba ashịrị. Nna mana anyị echekwugoro Jizọs. Guy, mana anyị gwere na anyị ga-anọ n'aka nri na aka ekpe. Nna m aga agwakwa na mmadụ. Onye ahụ agwakwa onye ọzọ sị ya agwakwa na mmadụ. Some of the troubles some of us are into now are as a result of don't tell somebody. Agwakwa na mmadụ. He jekwuru doctor in spite of the oath he took. Some of them will carry your sickness, the diagnosis you came with, out and reveal it to someone and say, don't tell anybody. It may not even be the doctor, it may be the clerk in the hospital who typed the result. He may leak it to your husband or to your wife. So pray that God will protect what you want to be protected. But the best keeper of secrets is yourself. So how could two people meet Jesus and they secretly told him, we don't want any other person to hear this? Yeah, the thing leaked. So who leaked that information? Surely it cannot be Jesus. I am in a Catholic tradition during confession, which is a sacrament of penance held so sacred. Before any priest will listen to anybody's confession, make sure nobody is around that area or nobody is near to the place where the other person is confessing. Because when a confessional secrecy is leaked, it goes tantamount to latter sententia ecclesia that may bring a punishment of what the priest may not imagine. So, Magiwa confession, father should not even know you. Can't bring father no confession. Confession this is going here. You could not on Efepia, Emeka. Ndo you go around. O meches they send him Maroki here where a father's league. For the direct confession, it's in a letter. Send the other father. Imam or secretary on a good letter. Please keep your secrets sacred. Yeah, but point number one, you go with. Oh yeah, in a jail why he has said no worry in a chair where my aquana mad. Opportunity to negate. Onek ogwa go to by your own way. And the person may keep the secret when things are going well. What or when there is a problem? Imane Saudika Manto. Where one the Ghana Saudika Manto. And Anna Todika Manse. Where are you? Gwagwe onye nke nọ gị n'azụ. Metụ aka gwe ya. A na-atọ dịka ama nsọ, a na-eso dịka ama ntọ. Oge onye kọrọ ya na onye ya na ya na-esebu ga-edozi. Ọ sị na onwe ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị. Kwe m nkwa na ịma ngwa onye ọzọ. And once the information is out, you can retrieve it back. Ụfọdụzi n'ụwa social media kịta. O nwere ndị phone ha na constant recording. Constant, ihe ọbụla gị na ya na-ekwu na record. Hello, isi na hello record wago. Many phones were their app. O mejesi abiko keep kwa ihe. And ịmarọ ndị ya na-use go phone. O nwere ndị ọrụ ha bụ anara gị phone emepe ya ozugbo prum agago na WhatsApp aga na ndị aka nọ nwayọ. Gịnị ka ị chọrọ ịhụ? Gịnị ka ị chọrọ ịma? Can't you mind yourselves? Ị bịa mmadụ, ị ga-ega na wardrobe, ị ga-emepe nke a, ị ga-achọ ịma nke a, kpọọ onye ọzọ. It's a sign of sickness. It's a mental problem. You are spiritually sick. You need deliverance. Inferiority complex and emotional imbalances are eating deep into the fabric of your being. You are not even sure of yourself. You are not contented with yourself. And Emma, onye na-ejiri onwe ya aka anaghị eji mmadụ. And ogbu mma, ọ na-ekwe ka mma gaa ya n'azụ. Ya na di ya nọ, nwoke sị ka aje yọọ mamịrị, ọ kpagoro fon aka ka a mara onye na-akpụ ya. Ị chọrọ iyi ala n'ike. Ijute isi nkịta, ị ga-eji agba ya. Why can't you begin to learn how to have peace and mind your business? What doesn't concern you should not bother you. Please, as Christians, we should be mindful of our relationship with God and reduce this rumor mongering. Will I call it habit? Iji paisi. Shishi. Ashili akọrọ ị na-anọ ya. Ịda na ị nọ na ya ma ọ bụ na ọ nọ na gị. Ihe a na-asị okwu emere arụ. John 1:14. Ashịrị niile emere arụ. O nwere ndị obi n'ime ha. Ashịrị gbaka ute. And you will never have peace. And once you don't have peace, you never prosper. Mind all the great leaders. They don't have time about rumor, about criticisms. They are busy about the future, about ideas. They are into the world of ideation, creativity. How am I going to actualize my goals, my dreams, my visions? You want to know who are calling your wife? On a bank. So business people cannot call her. You want to know everything. Then you want to die prematurely. I got to tell me what I marry. And when she when I change what I change what I can marry. You want to get in a branch. It wasn't getting at the edge of the leaf. As you are going to that edge of the leaf, you have no branch to hold. Your land. Mind your business. Mind yourself. Create a goal and pursue it towards holistic actualization. If the friends you keep are rumor mongers, they are not your friends. They are going to kill you. And now you come my bankata. Oh, you in the agroma kagina hano. Ya happen a man banuru. Oh, you in the agroma. You might have a tell me whom you go with. I will tell you who you are. Oga gwanata gi here in the area. Yo chuku composition to you. Somebody is a God to your life. You are no more free. You are under captivity. Because you are seeing the person in the church, that makes the person your friend. Even Satan comes to church and can sit at the front pew. Be careful whom you discuss your ideas with. that information had not leaked, would the apostles begin to act in a jealous and envious way? We were with them. How did they go behind us and begin to plan to take two positions? The most expensive positions, the right and the left. Promise us. So all of us have been going with Jesus, and these two, Jesus. We can't take this. And two is a crowd. You're not even sure of one person you did something with. Once there are two, you have formed a crowd, and it must leak. Some of the problems some of you are passing through now, you may not know why. Somebody who had your information dropped it somewhere. It's only God that can keep your secret. That's why priests are under oath. You can never reveal confessional secrets. Please. Like some of you who may go to confession, no matter the gravity of your offense, whether mortal or venial, the priest has no right to ask you your name, has no right to ask of your number. He has nothing to do with you at the confessional's room. It is called the sin of solicitation. And the sin of solicitation, once confirmed, as I said, will learn to let us sentence ecclesia. It will be a horrible hammer of the church on a person's head. Madi ije kwupụta enjoy o kwesịrị ọ larụ n'ime onye kọrọ ya. So, be careful of whom you share your private life with. Even one is not safe. That's why most of the people who are very creative, they go alone. They are loners. If you see wonderful artists, one at GRA, CY, the one who designed the artwork in GRA, Christ the King. Nobody enters his room. And each time he comes out with one kind of angelic design. At times he stays in the bush. He used to stay in the bush. You may say it's only one girl. What about Delilah? How many are there? How many we are there? One Delilah. Is it not only one Judas? You saw what he cost. One person. Pray that God will give you a confidant. Many people are potential mad people. When they are sane, they act to protect you. But when the insanity comes, even if you don't know, and don't we keep shading a man beginning and name, a man not get go by home. If you ain't been I've been anyone, it been I've been in more here. Banaku Quaco Oquire or Cogeribe. A man I've been in more here not beaker. A man no KDBA and assignment, ya chopaki, or you get and care. DBA said, nobody I get better he got away every secret about yourself. Or Dr. Ambassador Daka Kube in a bayrig. A leg in a zoo. Oh, yeah, let an as he got any run at your car. Omazu, Jeff charges, or leak here. That's what and the first point we're handling leakage of information. And you are passing through near success syndrome. Each time something great wants to come to you, the thing will not come. You never knew that you have a viper you call your friends. At times, starve yourselves communication with so-called friends. Stay alone, you will not die if you're alone. Because one day you will still stay alone in the mortuary, you will stay alone in the casket, you will stay alone inside the ground. So begin now to practice staying alone. If you're a good student, there is a time you want to stay alone to memorize what you have read. You can't memorize when you are talking with people. You must stay with somebody. You must stay with somebody. All the great writers we know, enjoy times alone. All the inventors enjoy time alone. All the great wealthy billionaires we know, there are times they go on personal retreats, alone with nature and divine. You have gone to somewhere and the promise was made to you. You begin to advertise it. Wait for the time of actualization. Ije nwa ọkụkọ. Ọwana ya ka gwe sị na ije nwa ọkụkọ adọrọkwa ịgba mma. Sị makwara ihe na-akọ na onye na-akọrọ. Metụ ya aka ka ọrịa. Ije nwa ọkụkọ adịrị ịgba mma. Mara onye na-akọrọ na ihe na-akọ. Metụkwa onye ọzọ aka ka ọrịa. All these words of wisdom we will go with before we go into preaching. When something about you is going to happen positive, I say, I say why? I say, I know why. A drunkard cannot handle this job. Who revealed that you're a drunkard? That you're a friend. The person is your drinking mate, not your friend. He's a fellow womanizer, not a friend. Because a friend will be ready to die for you. It is hard to get a friend. A friend is one who thinks about your well-being. Somebody who, if he or she hears that something good is coming to you, he will help to actualize the realization. That is a friend. He will never speak ill of you. He will protect you. He will defend you. She will speak good of you behind you. Aburo yen yo chata obata na begi happy o netecha oba nkete. Pirimechi osa o ya. Makwa gene na ogodi ihe afọ na bia. Mana ya chọrọ ikwu okwu. Biko ka ya lesi no ya wase. Ono okwu chabara okwu. Mana ihe me na kan sị gị zekwere ya o. Na ọkakwa mma na gị na agwọ mmekọrọ ihe karịa gị na onye a. Mana ịsịkwa na gị na ya na-emekọ anya sakwa gị mụkwala anya. You have to be awake. You have to shine your eyes. If you want to relate with this person, it's better you relate with a snake than with this man or this woman. Many are like that. At times, starve them of companionship. For 1 week, don't pick the person called. You are not enslaved to anybody. You have to be free. The freedom Christ has set us free. Why are you entangled with enemies who will mess up your destiny? Destiny destroyers. And the apostles heard it. They became angry. They were not happy. Put it the other way, they became envious. Be careful. In on a bed, you open again. I think he made a pono. Can't you protect the family? Ire na akọ o when digin ha na anọkọ erikọ anwụkọ onye ọbụla ebido kọwazi nke akpọpere ọ na-abụ ndị bọọlụ ma okwu sie gesi akpọpere ehụzụ na ụmụaka bụ mụmụrụ ọnwa. At that stage everybody becomes an attacker. Amalu do 2 seconds Paul abana netụrụ kpọpere o when ndị a na-agụ mmanya kpọpere ọbụla na-akọ nke parrot. And you may not know that the person you call a friend is a spy. Somebody sent to spy you. But you who is spying somebody, what are you doing with the information? You want to suffer cancer? You want to suffer sleepless nights? The person may even be so ingenious and wise and smart and be showing you the other side. You think you have information. You don't know you have nothing. No, can't take it. Because when you are a friend, but you go there, can't. What are the mother? we bapere the real film. You go there counter. Praise the living God. Obi abu ihe ọgụgụ nke mbụ ụmụazụ Jizọs. Obi gbawa ha. So ihe a ka James na John chọrọ ime. Mark chapter 10 from verse 35 down to 45. Akụkọ wee baa Jizọs n'ọnụ ịkọta ihe nke a. Jesus now told them, stay at my right hand and my left. I said yes. Can you enjoy the kind of baptism that I was baptized with? That's the baptism of death. That baptism. Because Romans chapter 6 says, in baptism we died with Christ and we rose with Christ. Yes, we can drink the cup that you drink. Can you drink this cup? I said yes. I said, well, you can drink, but to sit at my right and my left is for those whom it's prepared for. Verse 42 down. Oh, when they are quadabere, Amara Misuranda quadabere, Omari Church aquadabere, going also to listen as Holy Ghost.